This piece of oak has been a step in the garden for a number of years now. It's just laid there by a concrete plinth that we have, and it's been a step up for that. And it is well and truly doesn't look its best self, and yet I've been looking at it and thinking about it, and I used to get old bits of tree root out of the forest when I worked in the forest, and I'd work them with a wire brush, a screwdriver, my file, all the tools that I had for my chainsaw basically, and I'd work and work all the rot, all the bad bits out until I could see what was left. And quite often you'd come out with some wonderful pieces of wood. So I'm going to have a go at this one. I've already cut the top off, as you can see, and what I'm really pleased about is look how sound it is. That piece of oak has sat there and it is solid. It's quite heavy really, and it's not wet. It's dry, solid oak. So I'm going to work it, and I'm hoping that what comes out will be absolutely lovely, and I'm aiming to make a lamp base out of it. We'll just see where we get to with it. The worst comes to the worst, there's nothing lost. I'll get a great deal of pleasure out of just looking at it, working at it, and seeing what we come up with. Let's see. I mean, here's some tools that I've got ready that I'm going to start with. A couple of old chisels, a wire brush. I've started a little bit on this side, just scraping some of the bits away just to see how far it would go. I want to keep going. You can see it starts coming up this, and it looks like it's rotten, but it actually isn't. It's quite nice and solid. So we'll see. We'll just see where it comes to. But I just think all of this is going to add to this piece of wood. See, that's just had roughly about 10-15 minutes work on it, mainly with my wire brush, just backwards and forwarding until it starts coming up, and really just sort of working away on the wood. But you can see how it just gets in to the wood and takes all the soft stuff out, and you end up with these nice ridged patterns in between the rings of the wood, and it just makes for some wonderful patterns and shapes and designs that's basically all there within the wood, just waiting for someone like me to come along, work it and reveal what's hidden in there. It's all them therapeutic works just to just get immersed in and enjoy, and so much better than just sitting in the seat thinking about what you might do with a piece of wood. You know, just getting out there and having a go, it's far more pleasurable. So if you've got an old piece of wood, why not go and have a go at it and see what you come up with? Well, here we are. We've been doing some work on this piece of wood, and this piece of wood is going to turn from old and ugly into new and beautiful. That's what my grandson Ben says, 8-year-old. From old and ugly to new and beautiful. So we've got some work to do, but it's coming. It's certainly coming, and it's getting lots of nice shape, colours and textures to it. We will see when we get it finished, won't we, Ben?
Yep.
I've been working it with the wire brush, sandpaper, my draw knife, different pieces, just working and working away at it, scrubbing out all the old wood, and it's coming out really quite nice. I think once we get this oiled up, it's going to look absolutely wonderful. So that's going to be a smaller one, smaller lamp. This one will be a bigger one. Both these pieces were from the same long block, and I've cut that one off the top of this one. Next step is to drill a hole right down the centre of this wood. So I'm going to drill right through it, and hopefully we'll have a nice straight line right up the centre of this block. And then once we do that, I can put some wire it up, fit the fittings on the top, and do the same with this one. This one, however, is quite a bit bigger, so it's going to take, I don't think I've got a drill piece long enough to get down the centre of that, so I'm quite possibly going to have to drill from both ends of this wood, and in that it would be a very big hope that I meet up in the middle. Well, I've got the block set up. I have found a big drill bit, so let's have a go and see if we can get straight down, straight through the middle and out the other side. Here goes. Well, that wasn't too hard, was it? Now, moment of truth. Have we gone straight down the centre? Let's find out. Yep. Look at that. X marks the spot. X marks the spot. Pleased with that. This is the first one. Done. Finished. Complete. It's been oiled, it's been wired, bit awkward to see, just needs its bulb and a lampshade, which we shall do in a minute. We are with a lampshade on. It's a Lucy Hadley lampshade, and that's it, set, plugged in, working. Looks good, doesn't it? I'm pleased with that.